Alright, let's look at some Eternity gameplay here. So this is like the Dumbarton area, right outside the Moongate. This looks really good.
어떠실까요? 익숙하면서도 새로운 느낌이죠.
What do you think? It feels familiar yet new. Many people watching are probably watching the broadcast now.
차이가 좀 많이 느껴지실까요?
Do you feel a lot of difference?
네. 하지만 이제 지금 라이브 서버에서 보실 수 있는 덤바튼도 우리를 21년 동안 맞이해준 그 정겨움과 매력이 있죠.
And there's a cutscene when you enter Dumbarton here, which is pretty cool.
네, 덤바튼 들어갈 때 개발 버전으로 컷신을 만들어 봤습니다. 덤바튼 전경을 한번 보여드리고요. 네, 분수대에 드디어 물이 흐릅니다.
Yeah, the fountain looks really good. And we've known about the added staircases for a while. Make it easier to move around.
안녕하세요.
Looks like that character has one of the newer cattails.
저는 웃는 모습이 예쁜 이 캐릭터의 시연을 맡기고 네, 올라가서 뵙겠습니다.
Oh, and this is just a brief part where the director talks to the audience. So we'll skip through most of this and get right back to the gameplay. Yeah, there's the director, the Korean director of Mabinogi.
소식에 이어드리는 즐거운 시간이 되시길
반응도 마찬가지였습니다. 이터널 걸로 알고 정말 많은 플레이할 수 있는
산에 저희가 네
번 내용이 찾으셨는데 다는 게 어떤 느낌 로그인해서 접속했던
소개.
Okay, now we're back in game. I like this skill bar down here. I think this looks fine. I hope we can move it around though. Like, I'd like to have the freedom to move it like anywhere we want on the screen. That'd be kind of cool.
참고하시고 양해해서 봐주시면 감사하겠습니다.
네, 아까 전에 그
And in the very top right corner, you can see like the clock up here.
어디 한번 딴 데로 가볼까요? 어디 가볼 수 있는데?
한번 이동해 보겠습니다.
밤이네요, 밤.
Showing like the in-game time. They don't have a mini-map, so maybe the mini-maps aren't done yet.
네.
성당이잖아요. 스테인드 글라스네.
네. 스테인드 글라스도 저렇게 예쁘게 표현이 돼 있습니다.
And then they have like a health bar and a mana bar and a stamina bar below the skill stuff. Looks kind of similar to how it looks like on like FF14's interface. And a couple of other games.
크리스텔 많이 지금 외치고 계신데 크리스텔 한번 대화를 해볼까요?
좋네요. 예.
So they're gonna talk to Crystal.
밀레시아 여러분들이면은 아마 눈치채셨을 수도 있을 것 같은데 좀 포트레이트에 살짝 변화가 있죠. 네, 이게 몸도 생겼고 인상도
I like how they redid
매력을
books.
살리면서
That's pretty cool.
좀 줘봤습니다. 네.
I like how the animation looks when you turn like a page in the book. It's like you're actually like reading a real book, and that's really cool.
그 마음을 같이 동화할 수 있는 그런 세심한 그런 부분까지 신경 쓰셨다는 생각이 좀 드는데 크리스텔과의 대화는 뭐 계속 하고 싶지만
네.
어떻게 더 대화를 나눠봐요, 우리?
대화는 이제 더 깊게 나눌 필요 없을 것 같고 좀 이동해 볼까요?
딴 데 볼까요, 딴 데? 예. 여러분들.
Oh, that's the inventory. Hang on. No, wait. Let's go back a second.
필요 없을 것 같고 좀 이동해 볼까요?
딴 데 볼까요?
Just take a look at that. So yeah, there's the inventory. I like the way that looks. That looks pretty similar to what we have already without any like huge changes. overall, I'm a big fan of that. And it looks like the hanger there, that's probably the style tab, and then there's a bunch of other tabs for like other things. I'm sure one of these, like this might be the me inventory, and then like one of these is probably the VIP inventory too. And like another one's probably like Echo Stones.
여러분들을 위한 그
I think they're gonna show off the well next.
야. 물을 떠봐야죠.
This is pretty cool. I like the animation for gathering water. How like the bucket goes down into the well like that and then comes back up. That's really cool.
우물물.
물도 이렇게 한번 떠보고 이제 계속 이동을 해보겠습니다. 물 그만 드세요. 빨리 이동하시죠.
목마르니까.
네, 서점 쪽으로 한번 가볼까 합니다.
서점. 서점하면 우리가 떠오르는
서점하면은 또
아이라인가? 아이라죠?
눈치채셨을까요?
Yeah, the bookstore. This looks nice.
허리를 조금 펴줬어요. 그리고
I think they updated her portrait a little bit too.
또 똘망똘망해졌죠.
책 많이 읽어갖고 힘들었는데 그런 부분에 대한 얘기를 좀 해주셨네.
네.
정말 한 땀 한 땀 정성이 얼마나 많이 들어갔는지가 지금 이 장면에서 좀 보이네요.
네.
네.
다음은 학교로 가볼까요?
학교요. 맞아. 어이구. 스튜어트 선생님.
And Sewer is outside the magic school. A couple of the NPCs are outside of the buildings they would usually be inside of.
스튜어트 선생님이 심곡을
Oh yeah, they say like construction of this school is underway, so like the insides of buildings are not done yet. And let's go back up
심곡이랑 같이 함께하고 있는.
right over here. You can also see how some of the grass is like clipping through the stone here. I'm not sure if that's like intentional or not. I don't know if they'll change that or not.
여러분께도 신고부의 축복이 있으시길 바랍니다.
And here's the new staircase. So instead of just the wall being here, there's actually a staircase here now. Plus the two staircases on the left and right sides. Like by the bookstore and then the one way over there. So yeah, that's great. I think having the stairs in the center there makes it a lot easier to just go to the magic school.
나중에는 내부도 한번 기대해 볼게요. 예. 이제 야도 좀 나왔는데 일단 아무래도 지난번 겨울에도 만나봤지만 이게 계단 생긴 것도
네.
디테일을 많이 살리셨구나라는 좀 말씀을 많은 분들께서 해주시더라고요. 그러니까 이런 부분들이 계속 늘어나니까 더 밀레이션 분들이 이 다음 장면에 대해서 더 기대하시는 것 같아요. 또 한번 어디 가볼까요? 어디 가볼까요?
보겠습니다.
Yeah, Manus is in front of the healer's house there.
어이구, 야 많이 벌었네 굿을. 가로등 아유 씨.
올해 플레이하셨던 밀레시안 분들께는
So yeah, I'll be curious to read a post about what they plan on doing about like the insides of old outdated buildings.
끝까지 하시네. 어디 가나요?
네, 남쪽으로 한번 나가 보겠습니다. 왕감자가 네.
Oh, and there's some players gathering potatoes out here.
많이 캐는데?
네,
그죠?
열심히 또 캐고 계십니다. 이상하게 잘 나오네요. 지금 확률 설정 잘못된 것 같은데.
휴지력키 슬쩍 뭔가 서리하는 사람인가?
잠깐만 저기
이거
감자 소리를 하고 있습니다.
이거 서리. 해돋이다.
네, 어떻게 소리하신 거죠?
Listen to those sound effects when they attack rats.
잘 활동하셨는데. 예.
That's really good. Those sound effects. You can hear like the blade.
아까 감자 캐는 모습도 그렇고 이렇게 늑대를 잡는 모습을 보면은 개발 서버에서 이렇게 이런 모습을 보면 옛날 생각이 저희도 굉장히 많이 납니다.
The bears look really cool too.
용감하게도 곰한테 시비를 걸고 있어요.
그러니까 약간 그 옛날 향수를 느낄 수 있는 장면이 굉장히 많네요.
네.
좀 여러 탄데 그런데 좀 많이 거는 거 아니에요? 아이고. 아니 이 무기가 내가 하는 무기인데 저걸 들고 저렇게 되면 안 되는 거 아니에요? 말로 싸우는 거 아닌데.
And it looks like they're dying on purpose here to show us the death menu.
컨트롤이 안 좋은 거 절대 아니고요. 이제 여러분들께 행동불능 보여드리고 싶어서.
아,
Yeah, it looks really good.
아, 이 곰이 진짜, 이 곰이
아, 저 눈치 없는 곰을
끝내봐.
당장 처리하겠습니다.
아, 이럴 수 있었구나. 아, 그랬는데 참
나우를
나우가
보여드리고 싶었는데.
아이.
네, 저희가 갈 때만. 네.
어우, 갈 때만. 아, 이거 진짜 다르네요. 갈 때만.
네, 굉장히 그 감성적인 모습들이 많이 연출이 되죠.
네, 사진 포인트도 많은 것 같아요.
네, 스샷 찍기 정말 좋을 것 같죠.
그리고 그 몰래 뭐가 아, 젖소.
네, 그리고 이제 젖소도 나옵니다.
어이구.
젖소가 나왔으니까 또 이제 우유를 짜봐요. 젖소 보이실까요? 이제 젖소에 털이 윤기가 좀 자르르 흐릅니다.
잘 먹었네. 예. 이런 디테일 어떠세요? 괜찮아요? 예. 이거 굉장히 많은 분들께서 이 윤기를 위해서 파이팅한 것도 도움이 되네. 예.
네, 그럼 또 이동을 해볼까요?
어디로 가나요?
네, 젖소가 있고
양털 되나?
네,
양?
양한테 한번 가보. 네, 양이 저기 있네요.
양?
아, 여긴 허브.
Oh, there's some herbs out here too. I didn't notice that when I first watched this.
원래 허브가 없는데 시연을 위해서 이제 한번 여기다가 이렇게 심어서 보여드려 본 거고.
아.
시연을 위해서 이제 한번 여기다가 이렇게 심어서. 허브가 없어요. 원래 허브가 없는데.
And you can see, like, back there, you can see the dungeon stone. So the dungeon stone guide, NPC, and all that stuff is back there. I don't think they go back there in this video, but at least they're getting the area set up.
시연을 위해서 이제 한번 여기다가 이렇게 심어서 보여드려 본 거고.
아. 네. 양털을 너무 고급 깎는 거 아니에요?
Gathering some wool.
이게 또 마비노기의 묘미죠. 납으로 양털을 깎고 있습니다.
이게 양털 그럼 도대체 얼마짜리인 거예요?
Yeah, it looks alright.
정말 고급 양털이네. 손길 피하지. 나보고 너무 날카로워.
문게이트는
네.
지금은 작동을 하지 않지만 나중에 또 문게이트가 작동하는 예쁜 모습을 보여드릴 수 있을 것 같습니다. 안으로 들어가 보죠.
그러니까 양 얼굴도 너무 귀여웠어.
아시다시피 지금 이제 실시간으로 흐르는 시간이다 보니까 낮도 되게 예쁜데 지금 밤이 돼서
Oh yeah, there's the unicorn statue.
여기는 네, 유니콘 동상입니다. 해외 밀리시안 분들도 여기 굉장히 애정하시는 장소거든요.
이분들 아까 봤던 분 같은데 신고구하고 북마정.
신고구가 자꾸 따라옵니다. 네.
네.
북마정도 여기 있고요.
화면을 너무 좋아하는데 이분들. 네.
유니콘 동상 어떠실까요?
이거 좋죠?
네,
포토 스팟 하면 이럴 만한 데가 없으니까 다 나머지 분들 사진 찍으러 왔구나. 예. 그러면 이거 또 다른 것도 할 수 있나요? 뭐
네, 한번 또 시몬한테 가보겠습니다. 아까 말씀드린 대로 내부 공사 중이라 시몬도 나와 있습니다.
날씨가 좋으니까 야외 작업 좋아요.
네, 그렇죠.
야외 작업 좋지.
Yeah, and Simon's in front of his shop because it's just not done yet. Oh, so here's like the crafting menu for tailoring. That looks good.
이게
단순히 저희가 포팅만 하는 게 아니라 편의성이나 아니면 기능 측면에서도 훨씬 더 좋은 경험을 제공해 드리기 위해서 여러 가지로 고민하면서 개발을 하고 있습니다.
And the animations look good too.
저 물레도 딱 할 때만 돌아가네요.
네, 그렇죠. 이렇게 깨알 같은 연출도 신경 쓰고 있습니다.
디테일. 어깨 나가겠네 시몬. 어쨌든 뭐 어깨 좀 안 좋을 것 같은데.
저 어깨가 괜찮습니다.
네.
드디어.
쌩쌩해.
근데 저 얼굴은 지금 임시로 적용된 거라서 시몬이 갑자기 초미남이 된 건 아니고요. 네. 시몬도 이제 본인의 얼굴을 찾을 겁니다.
밤에 조명 밑에서는 좀 다르게 보이니까 또 우리가. 네.
염색을 보여드리겠습니다.
Oh yeah, and the dyeing menu they're working on, that looks good.
이 영상도 이터니티 버전으로 새로 만들어본 의상이고 그 의상에
So it looks like they're just doing like a test play of everything they've done like up until this point.
한뎁스에서 편하게 하실 수 있는 그런 방식을 좀 굉장히 고민을 많이 하고 있고요. 그리고 이제 염색뿐만이 아니라 다른 컨텐츠들도 이런 방식으로 이런 방향.
Because most of the stuff we've seen before in like previous updates, except for like the character creation menu.
저분이 리뷰를 참 좋아하세요. 네, 리뷰를
This time it's more about like actually testing out what they've done and like seeing how well it performs.
시연하시는 분이 계속 리뷰를 고집하고 있습니다.
누가 시연하셨는지는 정보를 주셨네요. 네.
이제 또 한번 다음 또 밖으로 나가 보겠습니다.
염색까지 딱 봤으니까 아무래도 우리가 고구? 어디요? 어디 가요?
가보자고 조금 올드한 것 같은데
실시간 디스.
자, 덤바튼 밖으로 나가서
Alright, they're gonna fight an armored bear.
아니, 아머베어가
이 피오드에 있던 친구 아니에요?
The armored bear looks pretty cool.
아머베어인데 보여드리고 싶어서 소환을 해봤습니다.
And you can see they haven't added the NPCs in front of it yet, but they have the commerce tent out there, the trading tent.
잘 아시겠죠? 지금 스킬도 저희가 새로 이제 기획된 스킬들을 적용해서 전투의 방향성을 지금 테스트를 해보고 있는 과정이라고 보시면 됩니다.
아머베어도 훨씬 더 좀 뭔가 좀 다른 느낌 나네요.
네. 그리고 지금
Living outside of the walls of Dumbarton must be kind of scary. I mean, there's a light on in that house next to them. Imagine just like being a simple farmer and like looking out your window and they're superpowered characters fighting a giant bear.
살려달라고. 파기 없대. 버리고 가자고? 어이, 세상은 그래요. 이렇게 날카로운 거예요.
여러분 저게 다 애드림입니다 지금.
어느 순간
굉장히 잘 해주고 계시네요.
본인들도 지금 즐기고 계시네.
네, 그리고 눈치채셨는지 모르겠는데 지금 이동 속도도 지금 그냥 시연을 위해서 잠깐 적용한 게 아니라 실제로 지금보다 더 높은 이동 속도를 적용하고 거기서부터 게임을 재설계해보는 그런 과정을 거치고 있습니다.
Oh wait, did that person just activate Spellwalk? That one back there? Let's see.
재설계해보는 그런 과정을 거치고 있습니다.
Yeah, that must be what the effect for Spellwalk looks like. That blue aura like around their feet and legs.
저건 아까 제가 생성한 캐릭터네요.
맨 앞에 있다. 밀레시아님.
지금 여기 계신 분들은
Oh, and there's someone charging up Ice Spear. You can see the icon and the skill. Yeah, it looks good. So they're all showing a lot of stuff off.
시키지도 않은 멋을 부리고 네.
어떤 분들이에요?
네, 여기
Charging up Thunder.
실제 마비노기
I use Thunder a lot, so that looks pretty cool.
이터니티 개발팀 분들입니다. 인사 한번 하시죠.
안녕하세요. 이야, 이게 전 AI인 줄 알았는데 그게 아니었네요.
네, 실제 개발팀 분들이고
네.
지금 이 시간에도 개발을 진행하고 계시다가 이제 밀레시안 여러분들께 직접 이터니티의 모습을 보여드리고 싶어서 이렇게 모여봤습니다.
I want to show you what Eternity looks like. So yeah, they've done a good job showing what like we can expect from this update. So far, this looks really good.
오늘이요?
네.
주말에?
네, 지금 실제로 판교에 계십니다.
아니 왜 야아라고 하면서 속으로 다 웃고 있어요? 잘한다는 눈빛으로.
네, 행복하시죠?
네.
여러분 그래도 행복하시죠?
And it's good that they all have like a variety of different like outfits and skills and stuff to show off.
네, 아 근데 진짜로 저분들 네, 판파 오고 싶어 하셨는데 못 오셨죠.
아이고. 그래 다 행복하대요.
Like we see Tails, Halos,
보기 힘드니까. 이 개발진 여러분들한테 좀 따뜻한 말씀 해주세요 그래도.
skills, wings.
개발팀 여러분, 네, 밀레시안 여러분께 지금 개발팀 여러분들 지금 고생하셨다고 박수 한번 주시면 감사하겠습니다. 아시다시피 판교까지 좀 멀어서
That character is showing the resting skill.
맞아. 이제 느끼셨다. 이제 느끼셨다. 아 라이브다 정말. 생 라이브.
네, 이제 개발팀 분들 이제 돌아가셔서 다시 개발 마저 하시면 됩니다. 안녕.
맞아요. 배고프다 뭐 이런 얘기를 하는데 그래요. 뭐 퇴근도 중요하지만 인터넷 개발은 계속 돼야 되는 거니까 그렇죠? 예. 그러니까 여러분 안녕히 가세요. 개발하러. 뭐 퇴근은 뭐 그렇답니다.
아 물론 할 일 다 하시면 퇴근하셔도 되죠. 할 일 다 하고 이제 퇴근하시면 됩니다.
가족이 있어요는 너무 심하잖아. 어떻게?
화가 많이 나셨나 봐요.
뭘 자꾸 던지려고 그러네. 예.
So this is pretty cool. They've dropped some items on the floor here. It looks like there's some berries, and you can see them from a few different angles too. And then that's something from like tailoring, like maybe some thread. And then that's herb, probably a yellow or a gold herb.
저번에도 한번 보여드렸죠, 마나실드.
Oh, and there's a potato. Well, maybe that's, I don't know, that could be a coconut too. But there's that.
이분이 아까 그 개발 리더 분이신 거죠? 아까 우리 시연해 주신 분들.
아 그리고 지금 이제 저 대신 시연을 통해서 여러분들께
So it's just cool to like see how even those items that are dropped on the ground look better.
저분은 네, 개발.
And there was the guy playing when the director was talking after the director went on stage.
수염이 없으시던데.
But yeah, that's pretty much all the gameplay from the fantasy party. So this video recently came out in Korea about 18 hours ago, 18 or 19 hours ago, almost a day. And this is called Mabinogi Eternity Battle Testing and Development Status. So let's take a look at this. And we have English closed captioning for this.
안녕하세요. 마비노기 총괄 디렉터 민경훈입니다.
This is Min Kyung-eun, the general director of Mabinogi Eternity. So last summer we showed you Eternity's development and status and internal testing site.
뒤로 이터니티가 어떤 모습으로 찾아올지 많은 밀레시안 여러분들께서 궁금해하셨을 것 같습니다.
I think Militians have been curious about what Eternity will look like.
그래서 이번에는
So this time we've prepared a meaningful opportunity to invite you, our Militians, to the boss battle we're currently developing, and hear your opinions.
그간 이터니티에 보내주신 성원만큼이나 큰 관심과 열정을 제가 직접
At the test site, I was able to personally experience the great interest and passion that has been shown to Eternity so far. This test was conducted as a combat-focused test. So this is going to be like about the... I think it's going to be like about the Glass Scavellon boss fight. I prepared this video to convey the changed appearance of Eternity. Okay, so if we actually turn these off for a second, we can actually see the game screen right here. We have a better idea of what the UI is going to look like. It looks like there's some status effects listed down here. Our HP, our MP, and our stamina skills will be down here. I wonder if you'll be able to move this around the skill bar. And we can also see what the mini-map will sort of look like. And then it looks like this is going to be the party information. So it looks like, I think these are the Arcana. So you'll be able to tell which party member has which Arcana for parties just by looking at the icons. That looks like it's going to be pretty helpful.
생생하게 전해드리고 조금이나마 궁금하신 점을 해소해
Okay, here's the
드리고자
boss
이번
fight.
영상을 준비해 보았습니다. 그럼 지금부터 이터니티 전투의 모습이 어떻게
Now I'll show you how the Eternity battle has
테스트
changed,
현장과 함께
step by
차례대로
step
보여드리겠습니다.
along the test site.
이번 테스트는
This test will present a reimagined version of the battle
밀레시안
with
분들의 기억 속에서
the
자리하고 있는 지원
the final boss, the Glass Gavelin.
글라스 기분행과의 전투를 새롭게 재구성해서 선보여드리게 됐습니다.
Yeah, so we've seen some new Eternity posts about this guy, but now we can actually see like some of the boss fight in action. So this looks pretty good. We can see the full what the interface will look like. So here's our skills. There's the boss's HP. And you can see all your party members, what Arcana they're in, who's the leader. The mini-map is over there. It's being blocked by the Mabinogi logo, but the mini-map is there. And this is the new boss room. They talked about this in one of their posts. The boss room is going to change. The gargoyle statues are going to do more. You're going to have to like do something with those gems, those purple gems over there.
구현하려고 노력을 했고 이러한 디테일과 발전된 표현을 통해서 보스전
Yeah, they tried to add like more movements and
공략
mechanics. So here you can see the way that it currently is, and here you can see like the new changes that they're making to it.
패턴이 완전히 다르지는 않습니다.
The strategy pattern is not completely different from the existing boss battles. However, we added new gimmicks to provide a variety of changes within the familiarity so that you can fully enjoy the fun through cooperation with party
그리고
members.
강화된 시인성과 화려한 연출을 통해서 공략의 즐거움을
And we put a lot of effort into making the game more enjoyable through enhanced visibility and splendid production.
더할 수 있도록 많이 노력했습니다. 계속해서 다듬어 가면서
We plan to continue to refine and perfect Eternity's unique boss battles.
나갈 예정이니까 앞으로의 변화도 많이
So please look forward to the future
그리고
changes.
이번 테스트에서는 플레이온의
And in this test, we increased the expressiveness of skill effects,
구현하기 어려웠던 새로운
along with new productions that were difficult to implement
스킬 이펙트의 표현력을
in Fleon.
높였습니다. 글라스 기분엔의 패턴과 기믹
As you break through the Glass Gavelin's mood patterns
파괴하면서 일정
and gimmicks
구간에 도달하게 되면
and reach a certain point, a cutscene like transition scene will appear.
전투는 그대로
Even during this moment, the battle continues,
긴장의 끈을 놓지 않고
so you feel the tension without letting go and
이제 새로운
feel
페이지가 시작된다라는 느낌.
the feeling that a new page is beginning more clearly. Yeah, that's pretty
전환
cool.
연출이 끝나면 이 페이지로 접어들게 되고요.
After the transition is finished, it will fold to page 2.
더 긴장감 있는
The background
배경을
changes to a more tense one and a more violent Glass Gavelin.
나타나게 됩니다. 페이지 전환과 함께 패턴뿐만 아니라 공간의 분위기도 변경하면서
We intended to create more fast-paced and tense battle experience by changing not only the pattern but also the atmosphere of the space along with the page transition. Feedback you've given us during this Glass Gavelin Basics battle test will be used as valuable data to refine the overall battle tempo. Okay, yeah, so it looks like this is maybe going to be some sort of like closed beta test that actual players can do. Hopefully that's the case over in Korea. And it looks like they're open to feedback, so that's good. That's definitely the right move if that's like what they're doing.
발전된 모습을 기대해 주셔도 좋습니다. 앞서 보신 것과 같이 보스전의 연출
As you can see above, there have been significant changes not only to the presentation of boss battles, but also to the skill
기존의 분위기는
effects.
유지하면서 이터니티 스타일에 맞
While maintaining the original atmosphere, we have improved the skill effects to be more flashy to fit the Eternity style.
보다 색감과 궤적 그리고 피니시 순간의 연출을 강화해서
Overall, we have strengthened the color, trajectory, and finishing moment presentation to ensure that it can be recognized at a glance even during party play, and we will continue to work hard to develop it so that we can continue to show you more advanced Arcana skills in the future.
이터니티 프로젝트의 아주 일부
I believe that the fact that we were able to show you a small part of the Eternity project
부분이나마 직접 보여드리고 이렇게 현장 테스트까지
and conduct
진행해
field
볼수
tests
있었던
like
것은
this
오랫동안 이터니티를 기다려주신 밀레시안 여러분들의 관심과 응원 덕분이라고 생각합니다.
is thanks to the interest and support of all the Militians who have waited for Eternity for a long time. We will do our best to show you an improved version as soon as possible. So, yeah, I don't know how long it's going to be before we get new information. But I'm assuming that we'll get another update on Eternity by the next Fantasy Party, which will probably be, like, in June sometime. But yeah, this is the most recent video with some updates. This was pretty interesting. Alright, let's work on Mabinogi today. So, Blazing Brawler is finally out. I want to get into the Arcana. So, let's go to the Association Room, which I think is bigger. Yep, they did expand the Association Room. I saw pictures of this on the Korean site. They didn't post pictures of it on the NA site. Now we have more space for future candidates. Can I also use this door? Like, let's see. Yeah, so now we know what this door is. It finally has a purpose. They just expanded this room, which is kind of cool. So Glora and Adder.
발밑에 걸린 그림자 따라 어느새 훌쩍 자라난 걸음 끝없이 계속 이어진 길은 내일을 닿을까 보내지 못한 어제의 나를 도닥여주며 부르던 노래 그날 보았던 북극성 자리 여전히 있을까 모두 떠난다 해도 변함없는 그 마음 함께 보냈던 계절은 사라지지 않아 무릎에 누워 들었던 전설처럼 아름다운 날들 기억에 묻은 순간 6월의 눈부신 햇살과 달빛 아래 따스한 밤 공기도
Wait, posing is... But doesn't Leor have some sort of arcana that relates to cleaning or being a butler of some kind? I think he mentioned something about the way he got the association room organized was because he had some sort of special talent for that sort of thing. So I mean, is he really posing as someone for the that has already joined the association, or is he actually a part of it because not only does he manage it, but he might have some sort of life talent arcana?
같은 별에서 우리 저녁 노을을 보다 슬픈 모래는 나이로 남자고 말했지 낡은 서랍에 잠이 든 그리움은 빛으로 차올라 이대로 너에게 달릴게 고마울 뿐이야 내게 와줘서
Well, let's just assume that it worked. Okay, so we have a letter item to look at in the me inventory. No, I don't think I know any NPC with that name. I would say the unusual part about this letter would definitely be the fact that someone else wrote it for the candidate. I don't really, you know, it's not too surprising that we don't know everyone in India, and I don't really care how the person that wrote the letter feels about the Arcana candidate. Well, if it's someone dear to the one that sent the letter, maybe the one that sent the letter is like a family member, like a sister or their mother, or like a girlfriend or something. Who knows? Oh, and we have wings to just take us there. Nice. Wait, but we can't use them. Maybe I have to talk to Laura first? How about if I control click? Okay, so they give you wings that you can't even use, so that's that might be a glitch. You can't even use the wings it gives you to actually go to Core Village. Not that that's really a problem, you can just go to Core Village the normal way, but might want to patch that. So, talk to Kosai. Here he is. Okay, so no one like that lives directly in the village. I guess it's possible there are some people in Idia that like don't live in a town directly and just kind of live separate from the main towns in the game, in the wild. Fighter's trinket. A small piece of wood left behind by a fighter who once visited Core. Okay, a pattern that resembles something an Idia carved into it. Let's see. Make that map back down. I keep that expanded for commerce, but we're not doing that right now. Wait, so who's this wizard here? Or maybe witch, because of the long hair. Must be a pretty powerful rock scorpion. I mean, these are pretty much one-hit kill enemies out here, but this one's like one of those giant spiders. This one's huge. Oh, so now we have some Arcana options here. So let's try that. Okay, so we need to wait for this bar to fill up. interesting how this gauge works. Like, we need these to use the Arcana skills. Hopefully we can get more than 3 of those as we level it up. Oh, we have another skill. Okay. So F7. Okay, so the Rupes Desert. Let's go there next. Is this where we're supposed to be searching? Yeah, search for traces in the Rupes Desert. So I'm guessing there'll be some small thing glowing on the ground or something like that. Travel around with my Nimbus. Just gonna make sure there's nothing behind these rocks. Yeah, not seeing anything yet. Not gonna try autopathing yet. Gonna try and find it on our own. Well, now we're getting into the area with the prison ghosts. I don't know if it's supposed to be over here. I could try seeing if it's close to the gate over here. I don't think so. No, there's nothing over here. I have no reason to believe that they went that way. Yeah, I don't see anything. Oh wait. Did I see something, or is that just my imagination? Maybe I saw that little lightning ball hovering around my pet. Wrong area. Oh, it wants me to go... Oh, way down there, okay. Okay, is that thing an ancient? Here, just do that. Hey, I guess there are two mana tunnels for this desert. Oh right, and because I fought that ancient that attacked me, I can't... That mana tunnel close by? Oh well, that should be enough time. So something out here then. Okay, it's pulling me this direction. So we'll look over here. Now we're getting kind of close to the nearest plateau area. Did I go too far? Yeah, I did. Maybe it has something to do with these rocks over here. I'm not seeing anything shining on the ground or anything like that. Let's just see where it takes us. Okay, so there should be something out here.
빛을 따라 걷다 처음 마주한 곳
Why aren't we seeing anything? Pretty sure I have mini effects and all that crap turned on.
고요한 문 앞
Check options.
선다 열어본 적 없는 저 너머
The map should show the spots.
푸른 나무들 사이로 외로운 바람이 분다
Expand this. Let's see if the... I don't see any spots on this map.
바라지 않아 욕심일까 먼지를 털어
I'm not seeing anything showing up. I gotta make sure I have the right mini effects and stuff turned on in my options. They should be, but it wouldn't hurt to double check.
닿게 된다면 그때는
Low effects on, special effects. Oh, that looks fine. A big purple circle. Okay, I'll try going back to character select and then coming back in and see if that works, and then if that doesn't work, I'll reboot the game completely.
어스름한 오후의 빛 움츠린 발끝을 본다 어느 밤 누가 다녀간 듯 위태롭게 내려본 세상은 말이네 둥근 만월 아래 가득 차는 달빛
Alright, well, still no luck, I guess, because I logged out to the character screen, logged back in, then I tried changing channels, and then I closed the game completely, and then I verified like the files, made sure there was no problem with any of the ways that it installed or anything like that, and still nothing, so. I also noticed that the feather that Lauer gives you doesn't work. You can't select use, so that feather that's supposed to take you to Core Village is glitched right now. And also, for some reason, on the character selection screen, at random, some of my characters have some of their armor showing instead of, like, the outfits that are on their style tab. Well, we're supposed to find 3 traces. Maybe I can still at least click on those traces if I can find them. So I could just... Even if I can't see them, maybe I could just mess around and figure it out anyway. Let's do another auto-pathing. No, it's saying it's here. This is where I'm supposed to be to interact with something, so there must be something that I can click on in this area or interact with. Uncheck the minimize VFX option. Let's make sure that I did check my options, but I wasn't looking for that one specifically. Well, I mean, there's no really... They should update this. There's no checkbox for that. It's on or off. Just make sure it's off. But yeah, it is, so... Whatever is appearing should be appearing. Oh yeah, we can try doing that. Let's turn it on and then apply it. No changes, and then we'll turn it off again. Let's see the NPC search. Who's out here? I think I know who these guys are. These are characters at the port. I tried that before I logged off, well, before I closed the game, but I guess I could try that again. Let's go to a non-busy channel. Let's go to 2, one that has normal population. Nope. Alright, well, I'm gonna search around for a little bit, see if I can find anything out. Yeah, if something's bugged, it should get fixed if you, like, check the files through through the launcher or Steam or whatever. I checked that, so if it was like a bug or a file that didn't get installed correctly, then it should have gotten patched when I did that. Looks like this player might be looking for the same thing, so I'll go in the general direction they're going in for now. Anything clickable out here? These trees or anything like that? Doesn't look like it. Well, I guess I'm not the only one that has this problem, so maybe some other players are having this problem too. This might be unscheduled maintenance that they'll need to do or something. Maybe if it only affects certain channels, I could just check every channel in the game. That could be fun. So let's just go through them. Yeah, I'm usually a Channel 4 player, so that's where I tried it first, but what else can I do? Can only keep trying to figure it out. Okay, I know Channel 4 is a problem, so I'll check out 5. The weird thing is it's probably more than just a visual glitch, because even if I couldn't see it, there should be something for my character to interact with to trigger a cutscene or something like that. So if there's something to click on that's just not showing up, if I hover my cursor over the right spot, it should still technically work if it was only a visual glitch. So it must be something more than that. Hey, thanks, Yexus. Yeah, making Mabby videos is fun. Yeah, I don't see anything out here. I could check the Discord and see if there's anything like that going on. Maybe more players are talking about it. Clickable, let's see. Oh yeah, they mentioned that they were going to try buffing some of the Arcana stuff at the fantasy party, that's right. Well, we're about 6 months behind Korea in updates, so assuming that they get something like that in, Oh, here's something. Traces of the Wanderer. Finally found it. I see it now, but the autopath thing was not taking me to the right spot. But since we're about 6 months behind Korea, I think they might be in the process of getting the update now. So I would say maybe about 6 months after August. So we could see it maybe in like February or March of next year, probably. I'll keep an eye on the Korean site. Like, if there's any updates about that specifically, I'll take a look at them. Okay, that was the first Traces of the Wanderer, so I need to... The good thing is those glowy things are showing up on my map. Or in the world, so I just need to find them. The autopath thing just wasn't very good because it didn't really take me to any of them. It just sort of stuck me on the edge and was like, go find them yourself. So the instructions could have been more clear. Oh, here's another one. Okay. So just bad quest instructions then. Yeah, unfortunately the wait is a little long, but it looks like the game has plans to improve little by little. At least we can read about them on the Korean site and have something to look forward to. There's something near these rocks? Let's see. I don't think so. I don't see anything there. I do think it's kind of cool how they're giving us a long time for that pet gacha. Like, the new one that came out, like, that's going on until sometime in September. Usually our pet gachas are shorter than that. Too far out? Yeah, I'm just making sure. I probably missed the glowy thing somewhere. Don't know which one, but I'll find it eventually. Yeah, I'm not noticing anything else to click on yet. There's something over here. I think I got the one that was over in front of this little bush. I remember getting that one, and then the one that was close to the Desert Warriors. I'm just missing like one other one. Oh, here it is. At the Nerd's Plateau between these two trees. Okay, so now I have to find the guy. So he's somewhere out here. He's a faster mount. Oh, here he is, at these rocks. I wonder if these rocks were added or something. I haven't been out here in a while, but they look new or something like that. Now I'll just be direct about it. Why waste his time? Okay, where are Knuckles? Oh, I guess I have my staff equipped from last time. Sure. But, yeah, here's Knuckles. Fair enough. Just wants to be free and do what he wants. Right, having black hair in Philly is bad luck. That's why they treat Atrata bad. Okay, so what we're gonna fight? Okay, what are these? Are these my Knuckles? I need to find an enemy. So we have F3 combos now. Build Fury by using combo skills, then use Berserker's Fury. Okay, so we should use that when we have 3 points then? Oh wait, no, we only need 1 point for that? Alright. But we can do that to charge up more. Unleash powerful attack with F5. So it was 7 do. Is this a passive? Okay, so that one uses up 2. Dr. Haggle and Philia. Yeah, it's bad luck if elves are born with black hair. A guest who arrived at the Arcana Association. Alright. Go check that out. It might be the person that wrote the letter. Oh, he did show up. Oh, okay, so it's ex-wife. So she's probably the one that wrote the letter then. Alright, the introduction quest is done. So, level that up. Should be able to select it as an Arcana now, right? We don't have any more quests. Nice, that means we can get into training the skills. Let's switch over to it. So Blazing Brawler, we'll switch to that one. And yeah, this one's a passive one. Okay, so we have to level this up a lot to get the other skills. Oh, and let's go back to channel 4, because I usually play there. Do any of these work for the new Arcana, or just the old ones? Newly discovered Arcana, Scorching Crests, Guardian, Arsenal Gunner. Oh, so we do get crests for these, okay. I'm not gonna say no to that because leveling up the crests on an Arcana is expensive. That costs a lot of gold. Okay, so now I actually need to level up the thing. Do I have a rebirth potion? Oh, I have 2. Wow. And I have a bunch of these magical pieces that help me level up too. First, let's level up a little bit, then we'll do a rebirth, and then get right to level 60. These fruit give a lot too. Okay, we're level 200 now. That didn't level us up, but got us pretty close. So, rebirth time. Go straight to level 60. Arcana level 3. I think it said I need to be at 10 for the first crest upgrade. How long do those boxes last anyway when these expire? Oh, we got like 2 months, that's fine. Got 3 times Beltane Crystal. I could... Do I have the thing that lets me go to level 200 in those Beltane missions? Let's see what kind of stuff I'm getting from that. Here we go. Okay, we'll take off the commerce one, and then... We'll use the Beltane level cap boost. Let's give up the extra Spirit EXP for now. That's not really a concern. And I'll take the 4 times combat EXP boost. Because I think my knuckles are already level 200. Or 100, yeah, so those are fine. I don't need to work on spirit weapons right now. Oh, that's right, I do actually have to have the Arcana active to get XP for it, so... Yeah, we're gonna do Nowhere to Run, and we're just gonna fireball a bunch of zombies and level up. That's gonna be a fast way to level it. And I can rebirth up to 2 more times, so... Now I need to get some Beltane passes. Got some any pass selection boxes, but I might be able to pull some Beltane passes from this. Let's get some random items. Get all the passes I want tomorrow because it's a Friday. Let's see. Magnet all that up. It's 2 speech bubble things, and how many Beltane pass ones? Ooh, 3. Nice. 3 is good. Take those. I might need to buy some Beltane crystals. I don't think I have any more than just this one. which kind of sucks because those are expensive, but whatever, I'll do it. It's not really a big problem. Alright, let's go to the Avalon Gate. I don't really like Beltane missions that much. I think it's kind of a failed system that didn't really work out that well, but Nowhere to Run is good for leveling up quickly. So it'll just have to do. Get some doll bags out here too. Doesn't this one pick up gems? Yeah. Because those zombies drop gems, so that'll help for future spirit weapon leveling. Oh, before I select that, let's also use the crystal, just save as much time as possible. Alright. Beltane mission, Nowhere to Run, on Elite. I have passes. Then we're gonna use this pet buff as well, that'll increase my movement speed and XP for like 10 minutes. So we're just going to do this like 2 or 3 times to get to level 200 and really level up the Arcana. Oh, wait, do I have any XP potions? I think it's 4 times stuff from that event thing. Let's let Dance of Death take over for a second while I check. Some potions. Oh wait, yeah, we got some of these here too. 4 times. Yeah. Try that out. Alright, and that's level 200. So how far did we get? We're level 6 now. And I'm gonna need some more Baltane crystals, unfortunately. But oh well, I guess I'm saving a bunch of money not having to upgrade the crests since the game is giving me that for free. So I guess that kind of makes up for the crystal cost. So, Rebirth, that's what I have to do next. I don't think I have any, oh wait, I do have one Forgetful Potion. Okay, cool. I'll do that later, though. I can save that. Right, because they had to make this a non-multiplayer location and give it a bunch of weird, stupid permissions. You can't rebirth from it either. I think it was a huge mistake making that a single-player area. Like, Baltane missions should have been a way to bring fresh, new multiplayer shadow missions to the game. Then they just kind of locked it behind a boring single-player experience that no one really likes. Alright, level 8. So what kind of skills do we have access to at level 8? Ooh, look at that. Is that all of them? Hey, that's all of them. So we have 3 combo skills, and then 4 active non-combo skills, and then this one here is a passive, so we don't have to put that on the skill bar anymore. Berserker's Fury just powers us up, so I need to decide how I want to do my fighter bar. Should I make a new fighter bar over here for the Arcana, or should I just modify this one? I think I could just modify this one. So where would I want... Because we need spots for 4 more skills. I could definitely take Respite off, because Respite is useless, especially in the endgame. They should let you Dan rank this skill so you can make it better. So that can definitely go. I can take off Lightning Bolt, that clears up 2 spots. And 3 if I take off the Spirit Awakening attack, which isn't really that good anyway. I guess I could take off Defense and put Piercing Gale where that is or something. Isn't Earthshaker kind of similar to Assault Slash? I could put that in Assault Slash's place. Yeah, let's try that. Let's put Earthshaker over there. I don't know where I want to put Radiant Storm. Looks like this is the only thing that takes up 2 Fury. We can only hold up to 3 Fury. I hope we can hold up to at least like 4 as we level it or something. Because it was sort of like that with Arsenal Gunner. Like you could, as you leveled it, you could increase the gauge a little bit. So it'd be nice to have the same opportunity here. Oh, I guess this is a first combo. I guess this will have to go on the bar too. I didn't think about that. Till just now. Hey Otaku! I just finished the starting story for the Blazing Brawler, so now I'm sorting out the skills and leveling up with Baltane missions. Okay, let's try Piercing Gale on 3. That might work out. I can adjust that later if it doesn't. Earthshaker is going to be here because I think it's kind of similar to Assault Slash, but I'll have to reuse it to find that out. This just boosts up the Berserker stuff, so I could put this one maybe I could put Berserker's Fury on 0 where Respite is, because Respite's trash. Let's do that. I could always move Tumble, but backflipping is pretty cool. I guess I could get rid of Crisis Escape because I do have it down here anyway. So I guess I don't really need it up there. I guess I should probably get rid of Crisis Escape just because I need the space for the skills. So, that's 9. Maybe I'll try putting Radiant Storm where that is. So we have Radiant Storm, we have Earthshaker, we have Piercing Gale. This one doesn't go anywhere because it's a passive, and then Berserker's Fury is on is on 0, okay. So that just leaves the tier 1 combo. So, Flurry of Fists. Let's make that 6. And then these will just be F2 and F3 combos, so then they don't need to go anywhere. Let me make sure we have everything. Yeah, this might do it. This might be the setup. Before I do my next Beltane mission, let's go see how these skills actually feel. I'll take my Knuckles, we'll go find a target. Practice in Tailton on some bears. Just to kind of see what it's like. Okay, so let's try out the Piercing Gale one. Yeah, that feels like a 3 skill, that'll work out fine. Okay, you're Ancient. Let's try out the Flurry of Fists. Yeah, that works out fine there. And then this one takes up 2, right? Or no? Which one takes up 2? Oh yeah, this one takes up 2. Radiant Storm. Okay, let's try this one next, the Earthshaker. Oh, you actually have to be pretty close to him to do that, okay. Oh, so that's just like a version of Stomp then. Alright. But yeah, that feels right. And then... yeah, I like where all the skills are placed. I think that'll work out. Okay, so if you use Empowerment, then it increases your damage and movement speed, but it also increases the damage that you can take. Stage 2 makes you immune to stun and knockdown stuff, alright. Wait, how long does it last? So, like 3 minutes. Hang on, is there a... won't tell me? Oh yeah, cool. So I might want to keep the status list open so I know exactly how long that effect has left on it when I'm in a dungeon or something. Oh, it even stays on if you take off the Knuckles. Alright. Because the effects are still there. Sure. Oh yeah, it does decrease damage you take. Yeah, I read that wrong. But so far, the Fury Fighter skills look like they're in a good spot. Now I have to level this thing up a bit more. So, back to grinding Nowhere to Run for a little bit. How much longer do I have on that XP potion that I used? Oh good, I can probably get the next 2 Beltane runs out of that. So let's get the doll bags out here. Elite. Pet buff. Hey, magical piece. I'll take that. Go over there. pot of gold over there. Is that magical piece? Let's grab that too. The reason that all bags aren't picking that up? Because they kind of glitched out there. Come on, there's tons of gold here. Okay, I think I got it all. I do have that forgetful potion. I wonder if I have enough. Alright. Had enough fruit to just get over level 60. First time actually trying that. I've been told that that works if you use a forgetful potion. That's pretty cool. Save the pass. Unfortunately, that pet buff is going to wear off soon. That gives me a little bit of extra XP. So there's going to be an XP slowdown at around the 19 or 20 minute mark on the timer. That's probably a magical piece. Any other magical pieces out here? Nope. Alright. Those are good for leveling up. And level 200. Oh, I have a lot of these AP coupons. It's been a while since I've cashed those in. Get these sorted. Alright, I need to leave this area, do a rebirth, and then come back. Level 16, pretty close to 17. So if I push up to level 200 again, I'm guessing that will be around level 18 or 19 after this next one. Oh, and I need to sell this at some point, so I'll put this up here so I remember to do that. And then, how much longer is that potion gonna last? 20 minutes? That's more than enough time to do one more run. It'll only take me about 10 of those minutes to actually level it to reach 200. Yeah. Ah, wrong button. Pull that out. And then this grade 2 over here. And I need to buy one more crystal. Wait a minute. How much gold do I have? Oh, 426. Perfect. I thought I might have to make a withdrawal, but I don't. Alright, one more time. Delete. Let's go. Pet buff. Because I like moving fast and getting more XP. Magical piece over here. Look at that. Are there any others? Oh yeah, there's one way over there. Alright, well that's done. So I can't really level it up any more than that right now. Like, we got it to level 19. Because I can't really rebirth or reset my level, so... But 19 levels, and a little bit more than 19 and a half levels on the first day is pretty good. We're gonna get out of here, go to the association room, unlock that first link, and then I will try out this Arcana in a veteran dungeon, I think. The new expanded room does look pretty cool. Haven't really taken a close look at it since it came out. Bunch of alchemy stuff here. I like all these scrolls up here. This is... Yeah, it looks really good. Unlock the first link. Need to be level 20 for the second one. Let's go find out what the veteran dungeon is. Math veteran dungeon. Can do that. Switch over. And I'll use my staff as a second weapon so I can use meteor and all that. Bring out these 2 doll bags. Pick up gold. Found a lot of magical pieces. So here's the veteran pass. Oh, and I want to keep the details window open, that way I can see how long I have on the Berserker's Fury effects when I use that. Oh cool, and it even tells me the level in the status effect. That's nice. Combos feel pretty good. Okay, this is the real one. We're going this way. Let's try using some of the skills that aren't connected to combos just a little bit more. Oh, and then that can open you up into the combos though. But how long of a cooldown does 9 have? Oh, that is a really long cooldown. That is like a 41-second cooldown. And then this one's like 15 seconds. Okay. And then this one. Wait, does Earthshaker not have a cooldown? That one just use as much as you want. Okay, so combos helps you build up the gauge fast, and then these 3 skills over here use up the gauge. Okay, starting to get the hang of it. That one. And Berserk level 1's going to wear off, so we'll use that, take it to level 2. Yeah, it's the real one, and then this one's another fake. Wait, we don't have the matching key for that one. Where's that one at? I probably passed by an obvious chest. What did I miss back here? Oh, okay, so there's probably an extra room back this way. I just assumed this would lead to a dead end, but it doesn't. Hey, fine leather. That's nice. Wait, but that's still not the right key that I need, so is there an additional room back here? Alright. So now we need one of these keys to open this thing. I'm looking forward to dungeons being reworked in Unreal. Should be a bit better. Alright, let's take care of these guys. Okay, spirit weapon attack. So far, I really like how Blazing Brawler mixes with normal fighter skills. The same way that Gunner's skills and Arsenal Gunner's skills combo really well together. Like you're using a large combination of both skills, both Arcana ones and non-Arcana ones. I think they did a really good job balancing that with Blazing Brawler so far. Also, did they make the combo bar longer? Like the time limit? That feels like it gives you more time than it used to. Okay, there's the key that I needed. Now we gotta go all the way back. All the way back here. I still don't know which I like better, Blazing Brawler or Arsenal Gunner. Like, like, right now, my two favorite Arcana are definitely Dark Diviner and Arsenal Gunner. I like them both equally for different things. But my first impressions of Blazing Brawler is I like it a lot. I like the way the combos feel. But I obviously need to play it more before I can decide if I prefer it over any other Arcana. So where's this way lead? Both these lead to dead ends, so now we have to go back to that one spot, because there's a spot that needed a key at the very start of floor 2. I have to remember to use the Flurry of Fists more, because that's a tier 1 combo. Oh yeah, and I also haven't been using Piercing Gale that much. Been kind of focusing on the combos and the other skills. This. And I shouldn't let Berserker's Fury end, because if it ends completely, then I have to use up twice as much energy getting it to level 2. So, looks like it's good to get that before the timer runs out. I'll be interested in trying this out on a human because a giant can't use final hit with their knuckles, but a human can. So when I do it with the human, I'll probably have final hit somewhere on the list. A little too far away for that. Do that. Don't let that wear off. Hey, and there's the boss key. Interesting to see how these moves work on the boss. Oh yeah, there are technically 3 of them. Okay, let's use this real fast. And we'll go after him first. Activate mana shield. Okay, that's 2. Okay, use that now. Extend that. Alright, not too bad. Considering it's not fully leveled yet and I'm still getting used to the skills. Overall, Fury Fighter or Blazing Brawler, whichever you want to call it, because it's Fury Fighter in Korea, it's overall pretty good. I think I'm satisfied with where all my skills ended up. Like, I think I put them in a good spot for at least me personally. So gonna have some fun with this Arcana. But I think we'll wrap things up here for today. Since I have to wait a while for a rebirth, I might get into Melodic Puppeteer tomorrow. Just to get the story done, and because I can't really level up Blazing Brawler until I can reset my level and stuff. So we might get started on the second Arcana for a little bit. But that's it for today's Mabinogi livestream, and in about a half hour I will be playing some Spiral Knights.